Well, welcome to Puff Daddy Reef. Today I'm going to do a review of the Canon EOS M6. This is a little bit different than what I normally do because I view an aquarium channel, but what I found is this seems to be like a good camera for both taking pictures of coral as well as for vlogging and creating YouTube videos. It has some features that are good for that. And so I figure if any of you watching are interested in starting your own reef aquarium channel on YouTube, you might be interested in looking at this camera, so I might as well show you what it is. So yes, normally I try to keep everything tied to beautiful saltwater aquariums, but today we're going to do something a little bit different. So this camera just came out, and it's about, I think it's $899 for the camera. It's very good for taking pictures. It's a mirrorless camera. It's small. It's not, the most expensive of these cameras here, but we'll just kind of open it up and see what's inside. So, first of all, you get a lot of paper. You get a very big manual. I'd say about a third of that's in English, so you can probably I normally just cut out the languages that I don't need. On the inside, what do we have? Well, just a bunch of things wrapped in bubble wrap. So we'll start with the less interesting things first. Here we have the battery for the camera. So the camera does come with a battery. That's always good. So make sure you get batteries. If you're going to be out in the field taking pictures, you probably want more than one battery. Underneath the battery compartment, we also have a strap, which looks awesome for a strap. But anything's kind of like bordered in red, it always looks good. If I ever had a car with racing stripes, I think it would be a black stripe bordered in red. So that's cool. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the really cool magic stuff. In line with the battery, we have the little charging pack here. And I don't know, so some other cameras that I've had, like the Sony Alpha 6000, you can actually charge it right inside the camera, so you don't need a battery charging station. This one has one, so I don't know if it'll charge in the camera or not, but we'll find out. Set that aside. Next, we have the lens for the camera. So this is just a standard lens. It's the M15 to 45, so 15 to 45 zoom. Basically a basic one that you use for scenery or quick snapshots and stuff. I'll probably be getting a macro lens for this because macro lenses are great for taking pictures of coral. But Canon is known for making good lenses, so I'm not going to be too worried about this. It also looks really great. It's kind of like got a black finish, but it almost has a little, like a brown or a coppery, just a very slight hint of that color. It gives it a little more feel for class. I'm going to put some of this packaging aside here. Well, let's get to the real deal. Basically all that's left is a camera, so very simple unboxing, not a lot of stuff in here. I feel like sometimes when I unbox my aquarium stuff, the thing lasts a lot longer because I don't know, aquarium stuff just comes with more things for you to put together. Maybe because you're buying a new protein skimmer or something, you're really doing some DIY stuff. So here's the grand finale, the big thing we've all been waiting for, the Canon EOS M6. So there's the camera body. Of course, you put the lens on, it's a little bit bigger. It's a mirrorless camera, so the body is a lot thinner than mirrored cameras, DSLR cameras. It has a very nice texture on it, and the feature that I think that's going to be really great for vlogging is it has this lens that completely flips up like this. So if you like taking selfies, it's good, but the viewfinder, what I'm going to be doing for recording all my videos on this, is having it on a tripod, and then I'll have that up so I can actually see things. Now, one thing that this camera doesn't have, this is kind of the cheaper version than the M5, It doesn't have a viewfinder at all, so it's kind of made for our generation of selfie people that don't use that. So in bright light, it's going to be a little more difficult to use. And that's not a concern for me because I take most of my photos inside of my aquarium. But if I wanted to take this out, I'd probably want to buy an electronic viewfinder, which you can attach on this little shoehorn component here. The camera also has a flash, which is great. It kind of pops out and surprises you. So that's pretty neat. It's probably not that powerful. And once again, I think the main goal here is you can expand it by putting, different flashes there, different speakers and stuff. So it's a good base camera for this really, basic photography, but it's very small, feels sturdy, and looks amazing. So I'm going to bring it up a little closer so you can see some of the features of this camera. Just give me a second. So let me adjust my focus. Okay, so that's a much better focus on the camera. So what I was talking about is it's not a pure black color. There's actually this rim here, and this is not the silver version. You can get it where this top part is all silver, but it's almost like a black, slightly coppery color, which makes it look really classy, more than just an uninteresting kind of black profile. This material surrounding it is actually kind of a rubbery material, so it's a very good for grip and getting a good hold of it. Here's a quicker view of the mirror, so not the mirror, the viewfinder, so you can kind of see that. And then it also, it's kind of on a hinge, so it kind of flips out. I guess when you want to flip down and take low pictures, you can do that. If you want to take pictures really high in the air, you can do that, still see down. Like I said, it would be really nice if it had an electronic viewfinder, but you can add that on later, and it helps keep the whole size of the camera down. Now, the camera size, it really depends. That might not be that much of an issue because lenses that you typically buy are so huge that the size of the camera body itself doesn't matter. But this is something that you'll just have to consider for yourself, what you want to spend your money on. But you may want to move up to the M5, which is actually lower number, which in the Canon nomenclature means it's a little bit better. Looks like there's a port for a kind of a mic jack, and then the USB port here. There's a button for your Wi-Fi, a nice set of controls here, and then you have kind of a dial to do whatever you want with, a couple of dials here. So the M5 version has another dial here, but I don't want to spend too much time on it. This is just an unboxing. I can give you a better review of all the components later, but so far it just feels really sturdy, really solid. Like I said, for vlogging, taking selfies, or recording yourself, it works for that as well. For that video, as well as it is a good thing for just taking pictures, having something always with you. So thank you very much for watching this non-typical episode of Puff Daddy Reef. So most of the time I won't be doing camera product reviews. I'm focusing on the reefing, but because all my future videos will probably be using this camera, I wanted to show you actually what I am using, and then you can judge from the quality of the videos yourself if you actually like this camera and how it's working. So there will be a lot more videos in the future to kind of see how this is performing. So anyway, thank you very much for watching Puff Daddy Reef. Please like and subscribe so you'll hear new videos that I'm making, and if you really want to see the videos as soon as they come out, there's a little bell button when you go to the subscription page of the channel that you can click on, so it'll actually alert you when there's a new video posted. But thank you very much, and have a great day.